I welcome you once again back to Premif Academy, where we don't only teach you how to pass, but how to excel and grow maximally. I am Ahmad Moses, your academic instructor. Let's be honest, there's always this one subject that looks difficult for you to sail through. Now, whenever you look at the timetable, it seems like, this subject, I don't think I'll pass it. It could be mathematics, it could be English to some persons, it could be statistics, as the case may be. And so today, I want to take you through on how to pass any subject, even if you hate it. And of course, I had also been in that condition where I sailed through tough courses that I thought was difficult for me, and I earned the first class. So I'll take you through. Number one, change how you think about the subject. See, here's the truth. The battle starts in your mind. The battle starts in your mind. Your mind is a very powerful tool. So change your thinking about the subject. Sometimes it could be the way you think about the teacher or the lecturer, not even the subject per se. It could be the lecturer. Now, let me share a story with you. While I was in school, since I was very intentional about what I was going to end with, I was not just going as a regular student, as I will urge you not to. I was not going as a regular student. I was very intentional. So intentional in every course I want to do, even though there are courses I didn't like. Yes, there were. Now this is what I did. For the fact that I needed to pass that course, I need to change the way I think about that course. I don't see it as a difficult thing any longer. I had this optimistic mindset, and that is one thing I'm going to hammer on in this video. You must be optimistic. Optimism is expecting the best in every situation, whether it is looking difficult, whether it is looking bad, whether it is looking not promising, but you are always expecting the best. However, that's what being optimistic is. So you must be an optimistic individual. And so this is what happened during those days I was in school. So it could be that yours is mathematics. Oh, I'm skeptical. I don't do numbers. Anything number, I'm afraid. That may not be the problem. It might be easy for you to understand. In fact, there's a saying that more than 1,000 years of research is one day with a great teacher. Because you might even have a great teacher in front of you, but because of your mindset is programmed that I cannot understand this course. Those days it used to be computer science while I was in school. Some persons will say, it is computer, I cannot comprehend, I cannot understand. Whereas this is a sine qua non. This is a must do as a professional, meaning my course or in my profession. It's a sine qua non. But because of this mindset they had, if it is computer, I cannot. If it is programming, I cannot. And as a result of this, they couldn't. Their minds could not carry them. So your mind is a great tool. Invest in your mind. Be optimistic. Approach it that way. It is possible. So change the way you think about the subject. Change the way you think about the course. Change the way you think about being a lecturer. See that this is possible. By the time you have that mindset, everything will start falling in place for you. So that small mindset shift will make it very easier for you to open that textbook. That small mindset shift will change the question of why is this hard, and you begin to see things differently. You don't need to love the subject, you just need to beat it. You just need to pass it. You don't need to love every subject. I didn't like all the subject I did, right? But I just need to pass it because I don't need to have any carryover. It will affect my CGPA. It will affect my results. I just need to pass it. However, now let's face it. It is hard to be motivated to learn how or what you don't care about. Now, even if you don't love the subject, there is a secret I want to share with you now. Personally, before every semester begins, I take my time to study the timetable. I take my time to study the credit unit load according to every course I'll be taking for that semester. So this isn't about the course or how difficult or easy the course might be, but the credit unit loads. These are the things first class students do. They don't tell you. This is a secret. So I don't just study because it is mathematics. I don't just study this course because it is sweet. I don't just spend more time in this course because the lecturer taking this course knows how to explain or knows how to deliver lectures. No, I spend more time on a course because of the credit unit load accorded or awarded to that course. That's the secret. Otherwise, you spend more time, you burn midnight candle on a course that is just a credit unit load or 2 credit unit load, and spend little or no time at all on a course that is 3 credit unit load. That's the secret. So it isn't about how perfect a lecturer could deliver. In fact, for example, you have a course taken by your HOD, because I know that your head of department will be very busy, and then you feel because he is not always in class, he comes just once in a week, and some weeks he doesn't even show up, and you feel that because he's not consistent, or because you feel that this lecturer is not consistent for one reason or the other, and then you want to take his course lightly, you want to take things with sleep globes. No, it doesn't work that way. So what I do is that I study the credit unit load according to all these courses. Even if this lecturer comes once in a week or twice in a week, and then his course is over 3 credit unit load course, I spend more time on it. I hit so hard on it. It isn't about this lecturer that comes every day. Yes, that's good. We appreciate it. That's fine. But it could be that this lecturer that comes every day, who appears every week, his course could just be a 2 or 1 credit unit load course. This one who doesn't show up might be 3 credit unit load course. What do? I spend more time. I spend quality time in assimilating this other one, in covering more topics as much as possible. That is a secret. So in summary of that, find a personal reason, even if it is just to pass the course and not repeat it. Like myself, I think I don't want to have any carryover. So find a personal reason. It could be that I don't want to have any carryover at all until I graduate. Let that just be the reason, and then you are good to go. So another point is, break it down into bite-sized pieces. Break it down into chapters. What I do personally is that what we call scan reading, scan studying. The first time I handle a material to study, I go through that material from the table of contents and then match it with the curriculum, the course curriculum. So from the table of content, I go through that material, right? And then strip through, just can read. That's not in-depth studies now for the first time. So I go through to see what is expected of me, what I ought to know, right? Especially matching that with my past question. So till I could even finish that material on the seat at a time by doing what we call scan reading. Now this implies that by the time I am in class and the lecturer is teaching or is taking me, I already gone through that material, right? And so I know what that person is saying somehow. I have little knowledge about what the lecturer is saying, right? They say, now let me just give you this hint. That no wonder they say a professor is one who knows little about everything. So you must know at least every content in each topic. Another point is, teach it to someone else. Teach it to someone else. See, if you can teach it, you can understand it. In those days, I have group study partners, colleagues, who may study together, especially during exams. So teach it. Tell somebody about it. Share your ideas with colleagues. It tends to stay more. By the time you share your idea with colleagues, it tends to stay more. So share with your friends, share with your colleagues, have group study partners. I know that there are some persons who don't appreciate it. It's still fine, but you can look at yourself in the mirror and teach yourself. By so doing, by the time you memorize consistently over and over, you go through it over and over again, it sticks more. That point is using alternative study methods. Some persons say they can't sit for up to 1 hour in studying. Then you can go on YouTube. We have the tools there. Social media is now a game changer. You can go on YouTube, listen to the videos. It could be using your earpiece or your AirPod, and then while sometimes the video is on, you are listening to it. So these are ways with which you can assimilate. These are ways with which you can quickly go through a lot of courses, or a lot of subjects or topics The next point is ask for help. You see, an intelligent student must be curious. You must have that curiosity kind of nature. You must always ask questions. Don't suffer in silence. Once you encounter a challenge in a course, there are colleagues or your senior colleagues, professional colleagues who are up there who know better than you do. Seek for their counsel, seek for help. By the time you do so, you are able to catch up with some things that seem difficult for you to understand. Ask those colleagues whom you think are better than you, not even just senior colleagues, those ones around you. Some persons are afraid or they feel ashamed of meeting their colleagues to share ideas. No, if you don't know it, you can confront your colleague whom you think knows it. I would share the idea with you. So now in conclusion, you don't have to love any subject for you to pass it. Right? You just need to change your mindset about the subject. You just need to break it down in little pieces like I mentioned. Use tools, online tools, social media, and finally, ask for help. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to pass and move forward. Just to pass and move ahead. So finally, I will give you a take-home gem as a student. That as you are embarking on your academic pursuits, or whether the new semester or as you continue your academic journey, always accept the A's. Belittle the B's. Cancel the C's. Delete the D's. Eradicate the E's. Fight the F's. With this, you stand a chance of hitting first class. Now, if I did, then you can. If you come to the end of this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and even comment below. We want to know what subject do you hate and still want to pass it. We are here to help you. This is Premif Academy. Thank you.